What's up, people? Welcome to Swedish Couch Mafia, where we talk all things Swedish and a little tiny bit of things that don't concern us. But who cares, you know? It's a free world. Well, before I start this video, I have a little secret for you. Almost all the music and tunes I will use in all my videos are designed, produced, and sung by Fredrik Lindholm. Links to his YouTube channel and Spotify accounts are down in the description below, so be sure to click them and go and enjoy yourself some good Swedish music. Shout outs to you, Fredrik. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Swedish Couch Mafia. Follow me on Instagram at BennyMJZ. If you don't subscribe, I may cry and lose morale, and and I won't be able to entertain you. And for today's video, I'll be doing a short facts versus fiction of moving and living in a country like Sweden. I moved to Sweden about 5 months ago and I'm loving it. This is a fact. Swedes are very beautiful people. The men, I have nothing against them, but their beards are so... It feels like God created their beards first. He created man, he looked at man and was like, there is something missing on this guy's face. And he said, oh, a beard. He started with the Swedes. No, he must have started with the Arabs, and then overdid it, and then realized, I need to change a few things. And then Swedes came second. And then he created the rest of the world. And of course, Uganda was last. That's why the women, don't tell my girlfriend, the Swedish women are super gorgeous. If you've never seen a Swedish girl or woman, you don't know. You don't know what beauty is. No, where did you even get this idea? Okay, if you've watched the series Vikings, Ragnar Lothbrok and Bjorn Ironside. The Swedes are nothing like that. Come to think of it, somewhere in history, they were Vikings, conquerors, warriors. But if you meet them, total difference. The fact is, the Swedes love a good party. Ooh, it's time to party. But the parties are not what you imagine, what you see in Hollywood movies, because Hollywood is not in Sweden, so their parties are more of something like this. Hey. Yeah, they're not weird at all. Sweden is really cold. Yeah, it's like, the worst it can get is like minus 25 degrees Celsius, It's no big deal. We handle it. Who gave you the idea that winter is all white, frozen, No. We are currently in winter, January 2021, but it has snowed a maximum of about 6 to 7 times, and it's not always snow outside, so the movies lie to us. Winter is not all snow, so get that out of your mind. Movies lie, it's fiction, they're not facts. But, you know, we human beings love a lot of fiction, you know. I know even in this video, you're not interested to learn the facts. You just want to know the fiction. Yeah, the fact is, no one cares. Do what you want. Do you, you know? We have nothing against you. Do whatever the heck you want. So no one cares. Sometimes I imagine you can even walk naked on the street and no one gives a Not like politics. You can ask a Swede who the member of parliament for Jönköping County where I stay is, and they won't tell you. But I know who he is because I Googled it. You're a politician, good for you. It's not our problem. The true example of Swedes not caring is in the very first week I came here, I saw a guy wearing dirty shoes. Like so smart, but the shoes were dirty, very dirty. So I was like, oh my God. But then I saw the second one, and the third one, and I saw the fourth one. By the time I saw the 20th person with dirty shoes, just made sense all of a sudden. Sweden is a very clean country, but it's on the earth, and the earth is not so clean. It has dirt and mud and snow, so shoes get dirty. You don't wash your shoes, no one gives a damn. You just do you. Just because no one cares doesn't mean that it's all easy. It's all milk and honey. Now, you have to fight for it. Okay, don't fight for it, but you have to be aggressive, just like everywhere else in the world. You know, from where I come from, you know, your mother tells you, Benson, young boy, you never do anything with your life. What do you want me to do now? Okay, I'm not from Nigeria. So that's not how my mother speaks. It will sound something like this. Benson, everyone is doing everything. You're 24 years old. For crying out loud, go find a job. In Sweden, no one is going to tell you because everyone expects you to know. 25 years old, they expect you to have a car, house, married, 4 children. Okay, not 4, but like 2 children. And no one is going to ask you what you want to be in future because they expect that you're already living your future. So come with that mentality. You need to go get it. The fact is, when you don't ask, no one is going to tell you nothing. Period. What? Of course there are rules. Swedes have a lot of rules. You have to separate the garbage. Even when you separate the garbage, you still need to separate the garbage that you have separated. But anyway, their rules are like suggestions, you know. Separate the garbage, but you still have to do them. I've always wondered, why does Sweden love Somalia? It's not that there are a lot of Somalians in Sweden, but the fact is there are a lot of Somalians in Sweden. And they have pretty nice jobs. You know, they have been members of parliament. At least one lady has represented Gothenburg in the parliament. A lot of Somalians in public service and civil service and banks and everywhere. Yeah. If countries could talk, like not the people, I mean the country, like the geographical something that we see in maps, if they could talk, I think if they asked Sweden its favorite country, I think it would be Somalia. There's no such thing like there is no racism. Like there is racism everywhere. I mean, there is racism in Uganda, and we're of the same race. Like, of course, there is racism, but Sweden is a very liberal and free country. And since people keep to themselves, you will never know who is racist or not. So as long as you do you and, you know, you live your life, you'll have a good life. But of course, there is racism. Well, that was it for today's video. I'll be doing another facts versus fiction of living and moving in Sweden in another video, in a part 2 of this very video. So be sure to ring the notification bell to get notified when I do upload that video. Other than that, I am Benny MJZ, and I love you all.